the sound up here.
That sound broke. But don't forget, because you want to hear this. Hey, Ed, way to go, Ed. Woo, woo. Hey, here you go, Ed. Sorry. Hey, welcome to the Vintners series. Welcome to the Vintners series for November in 2013. You got to calm down, Ed. So we just found out that we shot the whole classic series and the sound was off. So because the sound broke this morning.
But you know something? You can watch it without sound and make up your own sound.
Actually, listening to Ed would be better with no sound.
Yeah, I would think so.
So,
Okay,
hey, don't forget that the gift catalog is out, and Ed and I were going through this, and he was so impressed with the new center spread, which is we've added some very high-end, interesting wine collections for your aficionados in your list, or the people you're trying to impress. Like, I'm going to get Ed one of these, because I want to impress him.
The first wine we're going to taste today is the Via Appia Mencia.
Mencia.
It's pronounced Mencia.
The guy brought it Mencia over.
I had dinner last night with my good buddy Randall Graham, who's the owner of Bonnie Doon Vineyards. And
You did? Where?
And his mother, Ruthie.
Oh, she's something else.
I adore. And, you know, I love teasing Randall because about 25 years ago, I had him taste some unbelievable sherries. I mean, just they were like on another planet, and his head just spun around. He said, I got to make this. So every time I see him, I go, so where's my sherry, Randall?
Yeah.
And he says, oh, you know, I was just going to make it this year.
He hasn't made it yet?
No. So I said, okay, well, how about growing some Gromansang or Mencia? And he goes, no, it's Mencia.
Oh, he did? Oh, that's funny. But he makes a ton of dessert style things and all
Not
kinds
anymore.
of crazy stuff.
No, not anymore.
He used to make like all crazy stuff.
Oh, all crazy stuff. Ice wine, you know, where he froze the wines in a freezer, the grapes in a freezer, and then crushed them because they didn't freeze on the vine like ice wine is supposed to. Anyhow, I loved this wine. I loved writing about it. It's such a fascinating story.
Ribera de Sacra is the upper north part of Spain, and it's not a real popular wine district, but Mencia, you know, an indigenous Spanish grape, and this is the second we've done in the club this year. When we had never done any of them before. And
Well, this is
just,
amazing
I love
stuff,
this wine.
though. It's just delicious, you know. I mean, and yet it's so funny because when I taste a wine like this that I'm totally unfamiliar with, I go, okay, what would I guess it is? And I go, I don't know. I don't know what I'd guess it is.
That's what's so intriguing about wine, right? You find these grapes, you find these blends, you find these indigenous things, and you can't compare them.
Well, these are the wines that you love to take blind, or these little lunches or dinners that I go to where everybody looks like an idiot because they try to guess what the wine is and they're not even close. And people just go around the block on this wine and never come home.
They'll never figure it out.
You know, I mean, it's just hilarious.
And this is a family-owned property that used to be farmers only, much like the stories here in California. And they decided to start making their own wines. And the family was here. They first came to us, the Wine of the Month Club, asking for advice on how to bring wines to America. And they ignored all of it. And but now they have them here, and their feet are grounded, and we get a chance to show the wine. So we're very excited. This is a 96 for me because it's just so exciting.
Me too. $22.99 on the shelf, $14.99 a reorder price. Absolutely delicious wine. You can have this wine with turkey. You could have this with prime rib. I mean, you could have it with chicken. It's like it has so much going on, so many different flavors, so many facets.
And it tastes like nothing else. It tastes like your food. Oh, I'm sorry. So that's funny.
Would you send him an email and tell him you find him as annoying as I do?
Did you make some sous vide for Randall Graham?
No. We went out to dinner.
Oh, where'd you go?
We went to La Bruschetta in Westwood because the tasting was at the wine house. And
You know, I meant to go to that tasting too.
that was so good. It was really delicious. The wines were fabulous. Randall's a kick, and of course Ruthie. God, I love
She's
Ruthie.
so funny.
She's something else. 90 years old.
Is she really? And she's out here.
90 years old.
And she's schlepping wines.
She still lives on her own. She still drives. I mean, she's sharp as a tack. You know, she hears everything you say and then comments on it like that. You know, she's amazing. And her son goes, she's really an inspiration to us all.
Does he have long locks?
No, he's got his ponytail up.
Oh, okay.
So he looked.
Hey, one of the great characters of the wine business, Randall Graham. This epilogue, you'll see it around in some places. You might see the Sauvignon Blanc. I saw it in a store the other day, just a large scripted font, but North Coast Chardonnay, which I love. I think it's a great expression of
this is
Chardonnay.
really good.
Just
I totally forgot how good this wine is, you know? I mean, because so long ago we tasted it, and it's just delicious. You know, it's clean, it's crisp, I don't think it's got any oak in it at all. If it does, it's, you know, not.
I think it's just a little, because the balance is there, but you're
God,
right.
you get that green apple. I mean, it's just so, and it's not even the taste of a green apple. It's like the spray from a green apple, like when Paul's eating a green apple right in front of him, and he's kind of lazy, you know, the spray comes out at you. That's what it smells like.
It almost has that
It's really delicious.
Jolly Rancher green apples in it.
He always brings it down to another level, doesn't he? Jolly Rancher green apple.
Well, you know, these people talk about like wines that taste like Fruit Loops,
Well, that's true.
which is a problem to a certain extent. Certainly when it tastes like Captain Crunch, then you really got a problem.
Crafton Crunch? Easy for you to say. Okay, I'm doing a 96 on this. I think this
I
wine's
like it,
absolutely
95.
delicious. Absolutely.
$21.99 on the shelf. If you see it at the store, you might. It's $12.99 from us, and that is a bargain at almost twice the price. How about that for quick calculations?
Very quick, but not very calculating. Okay, another one of my favorite examples
How
of
do you do it?
crazy people in the wine business. Look at this.
I couldn't agree with you more completely.
You know, he's about as much fun as a whoopee cushion.
I love this guy. He's a yes man. Okay, Wreak Havoc.
Please.
Havoc and Mayhem. This is from Australia, and it's from my friends at Aussie Wine Imports, my buddy Bruce Cunningham. And this is done actually very well in international tastings. And this is Shiraz. Is that Shiraz in the nose or not?
No, it's
in
Grenache. No, I get more Grenache. I think.
Yeah.
I do get some Syrah, but it's absolutely spectacular wine. I mean, you know, it's
I remember this now.
goofiest label.
You could spread this on toast in the morning. There's so much blueberry in it, right? What I like about it, too, is it doesn't have that gaminess about it. Just
No,
got
it
a
really
lot of fruit.
doesn't, and that's what I like the most about it. Because here's another one you could also have with turkey or prime rib or a leg of lamb would be really, really good with this. You know, because this is not, you know, I've had some Grenaches lately that were just a little lighter and kind of cute and flowery, and this has got some punch to it.
It's got
you
a
know?
good balance, and it's I can see that with cranberry sauce and some turkey. Wow. I'm sorry, because we're having El Pollo Loco today.
Yeah, $18.99 on the shelf, $12.99 the reorder price.
This really smells like some of those imported blueberry jellies that you get from like Costco or something. Not Costco, from Cost Plus.
I don't think it smells anything like that. I think it smells like wine. None of the berries or the jams I've gotten smells like wine, and none of the wine smells like. Well, a lot of the wine smells like jam. I think
God, it's so
anyhow,
controversial.
95 years old.
I give it-
95.
I'm giving it a
points.
95 as well, despite the fact that the label confuses me.
Yeah. God, I can't
Well,
look
it
at the
spells
label.
havoc and mayhem.
Yeah, I can't look at the label too much, or I get cross-eyed.
Okay, now this Sauvignon Blanc from Chile is really kind of an interesting story because it's near this observatory, which is like one of the highest points in the world or something.
Right. Yeah.
And so it's a totally departure from Chilean Sauvignon Blanc that we've had in the past. Clearly, like the Libertas we had last month. This is, it's so full bodied in the nose, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's got. It smells like it's got a little bit of French oak in it. Because it's got some vanilla character in there.
I can tell you the first time we tasted this, which was many, many months ago, I was much less impressed with it. And that has been in America and aging in the bottle. It's starting to develop its own character.
Wow, this is a very complex wine.
It is extremely complex.
A lot of stuff going on. In the beginning, you go, oh, there's nothing here, and then all of a sudden you go,
And it's a great story because you cannot go visit first. I'm going to visit the place first because look at you get a room there. Hey, you get a room, and
Get a room.
It's you can see the stars from there. The roof opens or something, and you get a chance to like view what this observatory is doing.
Yeah, apparently
That's pretty cool.
you can see more stars with the naked eye there than any place in the world, and they have strict laws on lighting. You can't have you can't have a lot of lighting around because obviously that's going to make a huge difference in your ability to see the stars. You know, so
It does. It keeps for a white wine to linger like this.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty
start,
amazing.
To start telling you what's going on inside is really.
I'm
good.
going to give it a 94 now and a 98 later.
And I'll give it a 96 just for to be in the middle. But this is $18.99 on the shelf, which actually is probably a little more than that, and you get more for $12.99. That's a really fun wine. That's
I'm
that's
happy.
the one you show your white wine friends and go, oh yeah, really? Here's this thing from Chile up in the at the Griffin. Did you turn on?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm behind you all the way.
There you go. Thank you. Wait till you see what I bring next month.
I'm sure whatever you think, he's correct. Hey, that's the Vintners series for November 2013. See you at the Limited.